Hello and welcome to the official GoHighLevel tutorial for beginners in 2024. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to make sure that you're ready to go when you have your account set up within GoHighLevel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ali and I run a successful SaaS community with over 300 active members learning the exact same thing as you are right now. If you want to go ahead and check out the community, there's a link in the description. It's absolutely for free. There's an entire free course with way more information to show you exactly how you can get started and start landing your very first couple of clients. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started into the actual video itself. So when you've loaded up GoHighLevel, the first thing you'll see is the launchpad. Now the launchpad is as simple as it is. This is the first stop shop when you've set up a sub account within GoHighLevel, and this is how you'll get them started and integrated into the actual software itself. So first off, it's going to ask you to download the GoHighLevel application. It's actually called Lead Connector, and there are instructions here as well to make sure that you're able to download it successfully within GoHighLevel and on your smartphone. This allows you to have the capability of managing all your leads, your contacts, your conversations, your phone calls. Everything will be done on your mobile phone as well. So you can link it with your desktop application. So when you sell this service to, let's say, a nail salon or a barber shop or any type of client that you've decided to sell this service on, you can have them download the application on their smartphone. That way, any leads that come in on the actual desktop application that might be at their work computer will now also appear on their personal smartphone or their work smartphone, depending on their choice, which is a huge win and very convenient for a lot of different business owners. The second part is going to be Google My Business integration as well. So Google My Business, for a lot of people who have businesses, they're all on Google, right? If you ever search a business, you're going to find them on Google, and that's where they store their reviews, their photos, and they're able to connect and manage with their conversations that they have with their leads. That way, when you connect it with GoHighLevel, all their leads will now follow through in the conversation tab within GoHighLevel, which I'll show you over here later in a while. After that, you can also have your leads generated from Facebook form ads, and so any sort of Facebook marketing that you do will now show on your actual conversation tab within GoHighLevel. So any leads that come in through Facebook automatically will populate there, which is also a huge win. You can also generate leads from your website by connecting web chat widget. So if you have a website for a client, they can actually have a little widget at the bottom with a person saying, "How can I help you?" And that client or that person viewing the website will just put in their name, their email, their phone number, and that lead will then be populated here as well. Really nice feature as well. WhatsApp for business. Oh my God, this one is massive. Reason being is that when you do text message and email marketing, there's a small cost per text message and per email. It's a fraction of a cent. It's like 0.003 cents or 0.002 cents. It's a very small amount. However, for some clients who are sending mass amounts of emails or text messages, it could add up on a monthly basis of maybe like $100 or $200 a month, really depending on the quantity of messages that they're sending. If they integrate WhatsApp currently, as of right now, as I'm making this video in August of 2024, they have a zero cost option. So essentially that business owner will not have to really incur any cost from GoHighLevel. Now you as the agency owner, that's separate. You can charge them separately as well, make a little bit of money that way. And you can still position in a way that'd be a cheaper alternative to actually sending basic text messages as well. So you'd have to run the numbers, but it's a great win as well from an agency owner and also from a business owner perspective. It really depends on how you want to operate it. You can also integrate Stripe. Stripe is one of the most famous payment processors in the entire world. You can integrate it within your sub account here as well. Yext, it's SEO discoverability, so just better search engine optimization for business owners to show up on Google and search engines in general. There's also WordPress as well capabilities on GoHighLevel, so that's a huge one. A lot of websites that support coding, HTML, and just if you've ever dealt with website design, a lot of people want their websites to be built on WordPress. So there's integration here as well through GoHighLevel, which again is a great win. And of course, you can add team members. So what this means is if you have multiple people in your business, or let's just say you've sold this to a business owner, let's just say they're a hair salon and they have, 5 or 6 different barbers. each barber can have their very own accounts as well within GoHighLevel, and you can add them as team members so they have their own separate login, and you can control and restrict certain accesses. You can link their appointments and link their calendars individually, and we can discuss that in another video regarding calendar bookings, but that is a capability within GoHighLevel. I mean, there's so many features, it would take hours and hours going through every single feature, but that is something that you can do when you add multiple team members. So launchpad, very important to start off with. It just is a way to get things integrated quickly, and then you can start looking into what else is here. Second will be your conversation tab. So conversation tab, really, when you're looking at the conversation tab, it's going to just be people who have been inputted into your contacts, and you're able to now manage your conversations. So you can actually directly SMS, WhatsApp, and email these people as well directly from GoHighLevel, which is awesome. And you can manage all the conversations here. You can star some of these conversations if they're important and have them in the start section as well, or you can unstar it. You can look at the recent messages. You could see what's unread. This one looks like it was a scam, so I never actually responded to this one. But it's a great way to organize what new messages have come into your leads, whether that's Google My Business, whether that's people filling out your website widgets, whether that's people just texting the business owner's cell phone number. All that information will come through directly on GoHighLevel in one-stop shop. So everything is all linked together, and it's a really great way to organize yourself. Now we have calendars. Now, this is really important for people who have service-based businesses, so appointment-based businesses as well. So, doctors' offices, lawyers who have appointments, eyeglass stores, barbershops, really plumbers, electricians, anyone who deals with appointments. This is a huge win because now you can literally just click on new, and you can you can book an appointment. Now, this actual sub account is actually for my school. So a lot of these automations and calendar things I have in place are for automations regarding my school platform itself. And so what that means is, for example, over here, I can actually book appointments with people directly within here, and you can actually choose your time slots. You can choose it as a custom time or calendar default, because I've had my specific timings here. I don't take appointments past 9 p.m. That's just my personal preference. Because I'm working virtually, I don't mind. But of course, you can customize this as you see fit. We're past 5:30 p.m. right now. That's why the next available slot is 6 p.m. However, it would book it based off of the availability of the person who's in the system. So remember how I mentioned before, you can add team members. So let's just say if a team member works Monday through Friday 9 to 5, then you can select that team member from Monday 9 to 5, click their Monday, click their slot. So team member, you can select that team member. In this case, if you had another team member, it would auto populate their slots and what's their availability for that week. So like, let's just say on Tuesdays, I actually don't work until 6 o'clock. So after 6, it will show my appointments. But on Wednesday, I'm a little bit more available. So I have my slots from 9 a.m. So really depends on the person, and you can customize this per team member, which is very nice to have. It's a very great feature. If you have a lot of people, you can really have a nice bespoke option for calendars and really make things simple for your people as well. And then of course you select the contact here, and then you just book the appointments. And another thing is, after the appointment gets booked, they're going to go through a set of automations, which of course we'll talk about in a little bit when we get to automations. But that's the calendar feature. Really great for service-based businesses because it's a huge win, and they use calendars a lot. Organization is everything, and you want to make sure that everyone is aligned and understood of what's happening. Contacts. So this is where you're going to have all your contacts, or essentially leads, into the business. Now, again, this is leads from my school program itself. So everyone who's shown interest in school, in my school community, they now get put into email marketing, where I nurture them and show them the benefits of starting their own white label GoHighLevel business. It's just about education, right? Teaching people what they want to know. But that's what I'm doing. Essentially with contacts, this is where you keep all your leads. So again, let's just use the same business example as I was using. Let's just say it's a hair salon. Now, if somebody walks in, they book an appointment with their name, email, information. Now you can put them in an automation that says, let's just say every 3 weeks they get an email or text message saying, hey, are you ready for a haircut? Hey, would you like to book an appointment? Here's our booking slot right here. And you can notice trends. You can turn on the automations for clients that you know are regular clients, or maybe if it's not a regular client, you can enroll them into like a marketing promo. So like maybe $5 off your next haircut. There's so many different things you can do, but really in your contact section, this is where all your contacts get stored. So their name, their phone number, their email. You can put in their date of birth if you like. You can put in more information. You can even customize some of this stuff. I here have patient data because I work with some clinics as well. So I have these pre-populated as well. But a lot of different stuff you can do here within the contacts, but this is generally speaking where you organize all your information. Now we have opportunities. So opportunities, this is more so people who work in sales and more so people who have to, have like high tickets or medium tickets where they sell items or products or services. So let's just say you have a product that's like, $2,000. This is a lead. You maybe paid like $10 for the lead. Then you move them down the pipeline, right? So in this case, like I used to do, I had a marketing consultancy as well. So I would have the leads, they would turn into conversions. I would have to check how many of them would convert, how many of them booked a demo. So like, let's just say if I had 10 calls, maybe 10 of them booked that demo. And then from the demo, maybe 5 of them actually, it should be demo booked. Yeah, so demo booked was the successful demo. So let's just say 50% of the people actually want to go through with the demo, so a trial. Maybe I did the demo, but they actually didn't want the actual demo. They actually didn't want to enroll into the trial, so they said no, or demo no-showed me and they just never showed up to the call. But really, the opportunity section is more for people in sales. And so GoHighLevel has that capability, and you can build this out as advanced as you'd like. I don't really use it as much right now, but this is definitely something that you can use if you're in a sales environment. Then we have payments. Now payments as well. Payments is really great because this is where you can manage all your invoices. You can have your payment links, your coupons, your products. You can have everything here. And of course, it's integrated with Stripe, so you can look at your integrations over here. And of course, you can manage it with Stripe, with PayPal, these are the 2 main ones. I don't really mess around with these 3. But you can do these 2 as the main one. And then I guess they just added this recently. I just noticed this manual payment methods. You can add cash. That's interesting. I'd love to see how that works. But Stripe and PayPal, very common. And so that's the payment integration. And now we go into stuff that I'm a little bit more, use a little bit more frequently with GoHighLevel because this is what I find the most value. You might find value in other aspects, maybe in opportunities, maybe in payments. More so not for me. I find more value from marketing automations and sites. So, and actually also memberships at some point in time, but we'll get to that. So marketing is cool because you can actually build out email templates and send them out accordingly. So it's a really great feature because you can actually build out bulk templates of how you want these emails to look like. So let me pull up one that I have here. That's not exactly it. I believe it's welcome sequence. Yeah. So in this case, this is a welcome sequence that I have. And this is an email template that I have, and I've created it. And this is something that I send out to my leads when they show interest into the actual school community that I have. And this could be anything related to something that you're using GoHighLevel for. This is just an example, but my template is saved here, and I can simply send out this template, this templated email whenever I would like. I just have to start a campaign. I would just start a new campaign and use that template, and I can send it. So this is just using that other template, but you could essentially send these templates. You can send where you want to send it. So from which email address, and who do you want to send it to? You can send it to all contacts. So I could send this email to 68 contacts if I want to. Of course, I got to fill out some of this information, but it's a great way to bulk send out emails very efficiently. You just, type out the email in one place and then you can send them all together. That's really what I use marketing for. So I have a lot of different emails as well, and they're all just kind of ready to go whenever I need them to. Next, we have automations. So automations is awesome. Probably one of my favorite features just because of all the capabilities in automations. And I would love to dive more deeper in this as well, because I feel like automations are really the future. There's so many things you can do, so many use cases for automations in almost every single business I can think of can benefit from automations to some degree. And so let's just look at dental clinics, since this is a clinic that I work with, and this is something that is very important for them as well, which is just really basic appointment confirmations and reminders. So the first thing is the trigger would be an appointment status. So when the appointment is confirmed. So back earlier when I was showing you the calendar page, what you can do is a clinic. So let's just say the receptionist is operating GoHighLevel. At that point, if a patient walks in, they would then book appointments in person with the client in front of them as the receptionist. So as soon as that appointment is confirmed and the client is okay with that date as well, then what happens, let's just move my face here. Then what happens is they'll get a confirmation email. So they'll get a confirmation email and it'll say, let's just say, "Hi John, your dental appointment has been confirmed for Monday, 3 p.m. Monday, July 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let us know if you have any questions. Kind regards." And it'll say like ABC Dental and then their phone number followed by so. So that's a confirmation email. They'll get dental appointment confirmation as a subject as well. And right immediately after that, they'll get an SMS. So if you look at it from the perspective of a patient and also from a business, imagine this. They're at the front desk speaking with the receptionist. They say, "Hey, yeah, I want to book an appointment for, let's just say next month. Next month on the 1st, I have, that's my availability." They tell the receptionist. As soon as the receptionist books, immediately that patient on their smartphone, while they're standing there, they look down and they can see that they've now been confirmed for an appointment. They'll also get an email notification saying that they've been confirmed. So that's a validation, it's confirmation that they're ready to go and that they have, that they're covered, which is a great way to look professional, and also just provide confidence in the client, knowing that, they'll be reminded and knowing that they've been booked in. Now I have it set up that 24 hours before the appointments, there's a reminder email as well. So there's a dental appointment reminder saying, "Hey, just a friendly appointment reminder." Then they get an SMS as well. Your dental appointments in 24 hours. And then also 1 hour before, again, just an email and an SMS. So by doing this, it's a great way to just keep the patient top of mind, because people forget, right? And they genuinely forget, and you want to make sure that those people are just reminded. And it's a very simple workflow, very simple automation. This just prevents a receptionist from having to manually dial out to these patients and having to call them out and confirming their appointments over the phone, which could be lengthy, could take a lot of time. So this is a great way to just kind of automate those mundane processes and just provide some automations and make things a little bit more easier for both the business owner and for the clients. Now we have sites, which I'll go into now. Now for sites, this is great because you can actually build funnels and websites entirely within GoHighLevel, which is awesome. There's so many different templates as well. So let's just show you on an example for websites. So if I click new website, you can then click on templates, and for some reason it's just deciding to load right now. Maybe it's already loaded. Yeah, it looks like it. So yeah, look at all these different types of templates, right? I could literally search up, let's just say plumber, for an example, right? Now we have two different examples for a city plumber. So let's just click on this plumber here. And what it does is there's already a pre-built website for a plumber. And so let's just say you as an agency owner, let's just say you've purchased GoHighLevel because you want to help business owners. Now what you do is you essentially find a plumber and you approach that plumber and be like, "Hey, look, I've actually created this website for you," which actually you didn't. You just used GoHighLevel, but they don't know that. You go ahead, you can, plop in their logo. You can ask for their logo. You can ask for basic piece of information and be like, "Hey, I made this plumbing website for you. How do you like it?" And, if they like it, amazing. That's great. You can sign them on as a client, maybe on possibly a monthly retainer or a one-time fee. But the fact that it's here, it's ready, you don't necessarily need to do anything yourself. It's all within GoHighLevel is pretty awesome. And, if you don't like that one, there's another variation here. Your city's #1 plumber. It's a little bit more generic, but you get the idea. There's a lot of different templates. That's for a plumber. I'm sure there's one for an electrician. There's one for an electrician as well. If I do roofer, actually no roofer, let's just do dental. Oops, spelled dental wrong. Yeah, so for dental, there's a bunch. So again, same thing, right? You just want to go ahead and search in the niche and you can find something and provide the solution to your clients. There's a lot of templates and you can easily drag and drop. If you've ever created a website before, it's pretty easy. There's a lot of drag and drop features, and I've created all my websites and funnels through here exactly as well, which is just very simple to do, and I've done it all within GoHighLevel. And memberships, this is the last thing that I used to use as well before I used School. So I used to have a community as well within GoHighLevel. So one of my courses, this is where I had all the information as well, but then since then I've moved on to the School platform. But when I did have it, it served a really great purpose, because technically now from an agency perspective, you can put in some like instructional videos, you can put in like FAQs, you can put in pretty much anything that you want your client to have easy access to, so they don't bug you necessarily, right? So you just make it simple for them. If they ever have any questions, they just come to the membership side and they can self-help themselves, right? And they can look and find what they need to do. So it's a very great feature to have. The other parts here, they're just within GoHighLevel. Of course, you have your media area where you can upload media files, reputation management, so you can manage your reputation for how it looks online if someone searches the business itself. There's reporting, so you can have your ad reports for Google, Facebook as well. So you can actually link all that information and have it all populate within GoHighLevel, which is pretty awesome. And you have your app marketplace, so what else is available within GoHighLevel. And of course, more instructions on how to download the mobile app. So that's pretty much it. That's the full tutorial for GoHighLevel. If you have any questions at all, be sure to check out my free SaaS community on School itself. You'll have access to tons of more information. I have a lot more videos showing exactly what you need to do. And you can actually book a one-on-one call with me, and I'll walk you through everything you need to do with GoHighLevel to make sure that you're successful with running your own agency. With that being said, we'll go ahead and take it from there. Take care and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and goodbye.